place where you can go, where there's no one to tell you yes or no. If you just look into your heart, you will find there. That's the place to start. If you take a step and take another again, you'll find a better place to land. I know that it can be there someday. You've been waiting for. I know this life can be that one life you've been dreaming of. Today could be the someday. Today could be the one day. Today could be the someday you've been dreaming of. Today could be the someday. Today could be the one day. Today could be the someday you've been dreaming of. Oh, 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 today could be the day. Oh, oh, today could be the day.
25 Ford Ranger 4x4 Crew Cab XLT, $38,929. 26 Ford Escape all-wheel drive, $29,949. 25 Ford F-150 4x4 Super Crew STX, $48,889. Local you trust, a drive you can afford.
It's time for Wake Up with Witcher. Here's meteorologist Mike Witcher from the East Tennessee Weather Center.
Well, good morning. Happy Monday, everybody. Sure hope you have a great day today. It's a chilly start to the day. It's going to cut right through you, and a lot of us are waking up to a fresh dusting of snow. So a good morning to grab yourself a nice cup of hot cocoa, tea, or coffee to get the day started. Good morning, Joe. How are you this morning? It's 22 degrees right now and snowing in Clinton. When we left for the airport this morning. Where are we going, Joe? Where are we going? And where was the invite, my friend? I sure would like to hop on an airplane right now. I've got some great photos to share with you. I'm just going to start you off with this here this morning. Actually, we're going to take you to the radar here first things first, and then we'll show you a couple of pictures. Then, of course, we'll get to work with the forecast, but this is the radar recap over the last 3 hours. You can see how the snow has kind of been flying around the area. Now, if you're new to town or you've just not really paid attention, this is a very classic setup. Where you basically, from Anderson County to Blount County Northeast, you get the majority of this as these systems kind of wrap around. This is all associated with the storm system that's in the Mid-Atlantic in the Northeast and creating blizzard conditions up there. Actually, we've had some nice little snow falling around the area. Here's some pictures that were shared on social media already this morning. So a nice little dusting of snow there. We've got a nice little coating of snow. The dogs are like, what is going on? It was warm the other day, and now it's cold. And this one's like, put on my sweater, Ma. I need my sweater. How about this one? That one's a pretty good one. That's at the base of the mountains in Townsend. And so we saw a little bit more snow up there. Gallenberg, not as much so far. There's another great little photo. These are all from all over East Tennessee. And a nice little coating of snow there, about 2 inches. Showing up there, and how about that one? So the roads are doing just fine. It's just the grassy areas, rooftops. That's about the extent of it. I had a little dusting of snow on my car this morning, and that was about the extent of it. This is not going to last all day long. It is quickly going to move its way on out, and as it does so, we'll begin to see gradual improvements. But let's go ahead and take you back outside and show you a live look there. That's Anakeesta, Gatlinburg, a nice little coating and dusting of snow here this morning up there. Not nearly as much as some locations. And again, the main roads seem to be doing just fine. As you hit the road here this morning, you just need to bundle up because it's just not going to warm up a whole lot. So let's talk about temperatures yesterday. We actually had a high of 45 degrees. Well, sort of. I mean, yes, climatologically speaking, we were about 10 degrees below average, but yesterday afternoon, those temperatures were not in the mid-40s. That 45 was about 12:38, just after midnight. It'd be midnight Saturday into Sunday. So, again, falling temperatures, and that's going to keep us on the colder side throughout the day today. All right, let's go ahead and take it to the forecast here. We'll, again, show you a radar recap here this morning as we continue to highlight the fact that we have the snow when that northwesterly flow pattern. And as this kind of winds out, we'll still see a little bit more snow. Now, we still have that winter weather advisory in place for the mountains of East Tennessee. North Carolina winter storm warnings over into North Carolina as well. Had some pretty good snow showers up towards Boone. This runs until midnight here tonight, by the way. Southeastern Kentucky, Southwest Virginia. So for the most part, the classic horseshoe, kind of missing part of the horseshoe there, at least in the advisory area. Here's your Futurecast model. We'll pick up our timeline this morning. The Futurecast not picking up on a ton more snow, but we have that northwesterly flow. And so that's perpendicular to the mountains of East Tennessee, and that's why we get that orographic lift is what we call that. A little bit more enhancement of the snow. The air can't go into the mountains, under the mountains. It has to go up and over the mountains, and when you force the air to rise, you cool, you condense the air. That's how weather works. So an additional 2 to 4 inches possible across the mountains of East Tennessee as of this morning. I think it was not Purchase Knob, but somewhere across the higher elevations. The Weather Service was talking about it, that we only picked up about 1.5 inches. So we haven't picked up a ton across the highest peaks of the Smokies so far, but I still think we're going to bring out the atmosphere. A few flakes, some light snow, a few flurries, a little dusting here or there. But as the sun now comes up, the sun angle, even though we're not going to see a ton of sunshine today, that sun angle still helps to warm us up just a little bit. Although it's not going to feel very warm today. Temperatures this morning in the teens and 20s. Wind chill values 8 in Crossville, 9 in Scott County, 18 in Blount, and also Knox County, I should say. 15 degrees is what it feels like in Chattanooga, and only 11 in the Tri-Cities area. And the wind's going to be with us now all the way through about the evening rush hour. Kids heading home from school, evening rush hour. Then the wind starts to back off a little bit as we head through the overnight hours. Thank goodness for that, because tomorrow morning's going to be cold as well. Forecast high temperatures today will top out in the 20s and 30s, but wind chill values, teens and 20s. For the most part, most of us will be in the 20s. We'll probably hover in the upper teens across parts of the plateau. The Smoky Mountains, you can see the darker shades of purples. We're talking single digits for wind chill values across the highest peaks of the Smokies. So this storm system will wind down. It kicks its way on out. Let's pick up our timeline now Wednesday morning and show you the pattern evolution through the middle and latter part of the week, because we've got another wave in the atmosphere that's going to elevate our rain chances. As it dives its way to the south and southeast, we're going to get a couple of rounds of rain Wednesday into Thursday, and then Thursday night into Friday, another batch of rain moves its way on through. And this could potentially bring us some strong gusty winds. We've got the atmosphere is kind of conducive to produce some at least strong gusty winds. No severe weather threat as it stands right now. We'll see how this all evolves and develops here over the next couple of days. But the Weather Service also talking about the fact that because we've got a lot of wind shear in the atmosphere, we actually could tap into that and could see some strong damaging winds, but maybe not necessarily a severe weather potential by the Storm Prediction Center. It likely is going to produce anywhere from 1 to 2 inches of rainfall. The Weather Prediction Center has us as a bullseye right here in East Tennessee. So a lot of rain is on the way through the middle part of the week. So we'll go 35 light snow, tapering off today. Only 46 degrees tomorrow, 55 on Wednesday, 60 on Thursday with the rain shower settling on in. We'll drop those temperatures a little bit closer to those seasonal averages on Friday. And then as we get into the upcoming weekend and round out the week anyways, we are looking at above average temperatures to kind of continue to settle its way on in. And we've been talking about this for the last couple of days, if you've been with me, how we will continue to see the potential anyways for above average temperatures all the way through the end of February, which we're almost there. I mean, it's February 23rd, into the first week or so of March, we may start to warm up. And of course, daylight saving, the time change, I should say, is just less than 2 weeks away. Are you ready for those days to get a little bit longer? Lee, you sent a picture. Let's check in on that. We'll take a look at those pictures here in a second. But the time change will be nice. It'll be nice that the days, sun goes down a little bit later. I think it's nice anyways. I'm not a big fan of the sun setting at like 5 o'clock in the evening. Good morning, Tammy. How are you? Glad you're watching this morning. Have snow on the course, so we are closed for the day. What, you can't golf with some snow on the course, Lee? You guys should be selling some like neon golf balls. That would help out a lot. Good morning from the frozen tundra in Jefferson County. Good morning. Hey, Kathy, how are you this morning? Light snow falling right now in Morristown. Good cold morning, everyone. What's up, Melissa? How are you this morning? And my old town, Riverhead, Long Island, New York, has 18 inches of snow. Now, you don't miss that. I posted a video yesterday. Somebody sent me a picture a video from Alaska. And they're like, well, here in Alaska, it's a different story. And it was a totally different story. You're off to take a cruise. I can have room. Cruise, I do have room in your luggage. Okay, Joe, I'll meet you at the airport. I got to go, everybody. I want to go on a cruise. Last time I went on a cruise was for our honeymoon 18 years ago. Maybe it is cold outside, Pat. Got a nice little dusting in Rockwood this morning. So let's go ahead and jump into some of those pictures here this morning before we do anything else, because I've got photos that have been sent in. I've got quite a few photos, actually. All right, here's one from Lee. This is the golf course. This is the Knoxville Municipal Golf Course. Yeah, okay, I can see why you're closed. And thanks for taking us sideways there, Lee. Makes things a lot easier to share on the... but listen, if you got neon balls, you could do some golfing there. We got Britt Hott over at Norris. It's been a while since he's posted on the platform there, but a nice little dusting of snow there at Norris Lake. Anybody want to take a nice little boat ride? Anybody? This one's from Tani? Maybe it's Tani. Woke up to snow this morning. I believe she posted this on social media. I just showed this to you. It's going to come in sideways, but she posted that on social media. I don't know exactly where that is, but I think that was at the base of the mountains in Blount County, I believe, is what she said. But that's a nice little coating of snow, right? Let's see what else we have. We got some pretty good photos. That's about all. That's about all for now, I suppose. Let's see if there's any more that came in. No, that's about it. There's a couple more, but they're all going to be... Let's take a look at this one. Nice little American flag. That's a teeny tiny picture. Let's get it a little bit of bigger picture, shall we? There we go. That one shows up. There we go. I love the American flag representing there. This one's by Lee, also. A better snow. Lee, I love it. I'm glad you have your American flag up, buddy. That's just so nice. All right, let's get to work with those national holidays, shall we? We will take you back outside and show you a live look. And it's continuing to snow right now at Anakeesta. So this is going to be the scene, a winter scene around East Tennessee here today. Not the big snows that we've already seen so far this year, but Old Man Winter letting us know that, hey, he's not letting go of his grips quite yet. By the way, I will have to share with you that we cooked our first meal in the kitchen last night. For those of you following along. I made an Italian Parmesan meatloaf. I don't know. I found it on Pinterest, which I don't know if you use Pinterest for recipes, but I do a lot. And it's driving me nuts. I'm about to get rid of Pinterest because there's so many pop-up ads and you just can't even navigate a darn recipe anymore. Anyways, it was good. We had mashed potatoes, homemade mashed potatoes, and corn. But that was the first meal that we baked in our brand new oven. All right, today is National Tootsie Roll Day. Anybody like Tootsie Rolls? By the way, Claiborne counties are schools. Thanks. Claiborne counties are schools. Schools are closed today. Thanks, Denise. I appreciate that. Good morning, Sheena. How are you this morning? Pics of the new kitchen. I'll share pics of the new kitchen once we get everything all done. It is loaded, Andrew, right now with all of our stuff in and out of boxes. I was actually loading the dishwasher this morning to keep cleaning those dishes so we can actually put them away in the countertops. So we're celebrating birthdays and events, of course. And Deborah says it's still snowing in Gatlinburg. All right, today is National Tile Day. Let's see, that kind of looks like some of the tile that we used on the kids' bathroom. When we redesigned the kids' bathroom, we're like, let's have some fun with the tile on the floor. And we did. It looks pretty good. But anyways, today's also National Dog Biscuit Day. I look over here like my dogs are just sitting over here. You guys want a biscuit? They're not moving. And today is one of my favorite days. It's National Banana Bread Day. I love me some banana bread. And you know what I like to do? Zucchini bread or banana bread. Either way, I like them both. I like to toast it in the toaster and then slather it with some butter. And that is Good. All right, whose birthday is it? I just saw this. Somebody's birthday. Let's see. Weather and recipes. That's what you get from me, my friend. I'm a big cook. I love to cook. And I always, I use Pinterest a lot for recipes. Cheryl likes Tootsie Rolls. Yes to Pinterest and the ads. They never used to be so cluttered with ads. I was just trying to get this recipe, and I kept clicking on the ad, trying to get rid of the ad, and it kept going to the ad, and I was like, can't even do this. Well, happy birthday to whomever it is. I can't see who it is, but good morning, Tiffany. How are you this morning? A snowy Campbell County this morning. Hey, from Bowles Gap. What's up, Doc? How are you? Snowing in Rutledge. Denise sent pictures. We'll go back to the pictures here in a second. Still have some flurries and hauls. Thanks, Ben. Dusting in Morristown. Thanks, Roberta. Morning, Greg from Maryville this morning. And yum. Lose some banana bread. Yes, toasted slather with butter. Okay. Well, we're on the same page, Cheryl. Non-refrigerator butter. That can be refrigerated butter as long as the bread's hot enough there, Seth. But yeah, banana bread is literally like one of my favorite things ever. All right, so in 1990, let's talk about some weather history over the years. In 1990, a fast-moving storm produced near blizzard conditions in Michigan. Over 9.5 inches fell there. In 1989, 19 cities in the central U.S. reported new record low temperatures, 19 degrees below in Lincoln, Nebraska. In 1988, strong northwesterly winds ushered Arctic air into the central U.S. Temperatures in Missouri were 30 degrees colder than the previous day. In 1987, a winter storm buried the mid-Atlantic coast under heavy snow. That's what they're seeing today. They ranged up to 24 inches in Lancaster, PA. In 1936, a severe blizzard in the Sierra Nevada range closed Donner Pass. It stranded 750 motorists and claimed 7 lives. And in 1802, a great snowstorm raged along the New England coastline, producing 48 inches of snow just north of Boston. How you going to park your car in Boston, huh? With 48 inches of snow. All right, today's daily quote. People say to my wife, "What's he like?" Oh, geez. What you see is what you get. It's just who I happen to be. Fred Rogers. I like that quote. In 1968, Wilt Chamberlain of the Philadelphia 76ers became the first pro basketball player to score 25,000 career points, which, by the way, big shout out to USA. Taking the gold. The game was on yesterday morning as I was on the broadcast. Got off the broadcast, went inside and finished watching the game. And sudden death overtime, and we took it. So nice. First time that's happened, what they say, in 48 years. That is cool. In 1963, the Chiffons, He's So Fine was released. If I said that right. In 1954, the first mass vaccination of children against polio began in Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania. That was 1954. My dad had polio. Nearly lost his life as a kid and is super, almost blind. Not really. He can see, but he is, fairly blindish because of polio. In 1919, the Fascist Party was formed in Italy. In 1904, the U.S. acquired control of Panama Canal Zone for $10 million. 1904, 10 mil. What would it sell to today? In 1896, the Tootsie Roll, National Tootsie Roll Day, was introduced by Leo Hirschfeld in 1936. That was 1896. That's crazy. The Tootsie Roll is over 100 years old. In 1836, San Antonio, Texas, the Siege of the Alamo began. And in 1813, the first U.S. raw cotton to cloth mill was founded in Massachusetts. Take you back outside, show you the snowfall falling around town. Ooh, it's coming out at a pretty good clip right now. It is, though, a very light, fluffy snow, by the way. It just blew off my car. 46 years. Sorry, Tom. 46, 48. Who's counted, Tom? Oh, USA is, right, Cheryl? Yeah, the dude lost 2 teeth. Isn't that crazy? Little high stick going on. On accident, a high stick. It wasn't on purpose, didn't look like, but... Ah, there's the birthday girl, Sharon. Happy birthday to you. From Bowles Gap. Andrew's old. Graduated in 1989. You got me beat, my friend. Barely. Chocolate banana nut muffins are delicious also. I don't do chocolate, Tiffany. I don't do a lot of chocolate. I do some chocolate. But I suppose if it's chocolate and banana, I would do, because I'll do chocolate any day of the week as long as it's got a different flavor than chocolate. Like the orange chocolate balls that you get at Christmas time, looks like an orange. Those things are amazing. And chocolate covered strawberries, great. Your wife is going to try to make butter. Go wifey. Absolutely. Why not? I make a lot of homemade things. I've made candles over the years. And I've made, I'm pretty crafty. I've made my own homemade almond milk. Anything homemade is so much better, hands down. Saw a recipe yesterday for homemade cream cheese, like 3 ingredients. That didn't seem too tough. Probably tastes way better. You are ancient, my friend. He's going to beat me up next time he sees me. Nice 4-minute penalty for the high stick. Yeah, exactly. Happy birthday to all celebrating a birthday today. Hockey. Make it look like an accident. How's the snow treating you there this morning, Chris? Who's not a big fan of the snow? Let's see if we have any new photos. All right, got a new photo coming in. This is from Brittany. Snow in Walland. She's actually measuring it about 1.5 inches to 1.75 inches, actually. There we go. That was from, what'd she say? Brittany, I think it said. Brittany from Walland. So nice little coating of snow. Eli Bray, also up near Churchill, or in Churchill, near Tri-Cities anyways. Nice little coating on the roadways. Probably not too terribly icy. That's the kind of snow that's just kind of blowing around, but definitely. Denise, here we go. New Tazewell this morning. About 1.5 inches of snow. That's pretty close on the forecast here, right? I said, well, maybe I underdid a little bit across parts of the plateau. I said dusting 1/2 inch. And so now we saw a little bit over 1 inch in some locations. Here's another one from Eli in downtown Churchill. It's a booming downtown there, Eli. And we showed you the golf course. I guess that's about it. There we go. And let's see if I have any other photos to share with you here this morning. I don't believe I do. I do. I got one. Oh, let's see if I can share this video with you. I don't know if I'm going to be able to. I'm going to try here, so stand by here, okay? I don't know if it will show up or not. But if you want to see it, well, I guess you just might have to go to the website. Where did that go? Nah, I'm not going to be able to bring it up. Looking for it. Nope. Not going to be able to bring it up this morning, but anyways, you can go to my social media page and check out that near blizzard conditions over in Alaska. Crazy stuff. Hey, by the way, have you had a chance to go check out the brand new East Tennessee weather website? If you've not had a chance to do so yet, let me just share a little bit of what it looks like. This is what the brand new weather website looks like. And check this out. Not only can you sign up for a newsletter that I will be sending out here very shortly. I know a lot of folks have signed up for it. We are getting that set up. I'm going to send it out every Sunday night, kind of talking about the week. It will come to your email account, and not spam or anything like that. So if you're interested, make sure you put in your name and fill that out. But what I really love about the website is, look at this, winter weather advisory. So it shows, advisory. So there we go, special weather statement. So, and it dings on you. So there are some really cool features with the East Tennessee Weather app. Of course, you can download the app right there. You can watch us live, front and center, online as well. And there's a big giant live button up here as well. And just, you can go cruise through there. They've got a lot of a slew of stuff. Still kind of fine tuning a few things like the map room, where you'll be able to go check in with severe weather alerts and 7-day forecast. So we're going to fix this a little bit here this week and kind of fine tune a lot. And I'm going to be loading up a lot more educational stuff for you teachers. I know a lot of teachers are out there, teaching a lot of weather. And so we'll have a lot more of Witcher's weather wisdom. There's a lot of alliterations with my name. Wake up with Witcher, 1 minute with Witcher, Witcher's weather wisdom. Witcher's Pictures. I mean, my goodness gracious. All right. You probably don't want to hear me talk anymore. We're going to wrap. That's a wrap. Somebody wrap this kid. Oh, my goodness gracious. All right, my friends. Travis says, I got snow in Tennessee. There we go. You want one what? What do you want? You can text me. Love watching the snowfall. Super light to northeast Knox County. Nothing's sticking right now. I don't know about that, Denise. Well, if you shot it vertically, it is going to come in horizontally. So that's why I said if you share photos on Witcher's Pictures or on the East Tennessee Weather app, here's a new one coming in right now. Make sure that you shoot them sideways. It just makes it a lot easier to present, like this one right here that just got posted. And now it's sideways. So we'll rotate that. Look at that little chocolate lab right there. I'm assuming that's a chocolate lab. This was sent in, by the way, from Melanie Barnes. Melanie. A little snow on the nose this morning. I suppose so. So if you upload those to Witcher's Pictures or submit a photo on the East Tennessee Weather app, try to shoot them sideways if you can. And give me as much information as possible. I'll be posting a lot more of these throughout the day today on social media. Isaiah, I sure hope you have an awesome day as well. Don't forget to check out easttnweather.com. Download the East Tennessee Weather app. Severe weather season is right around the corner. I can't explain it enough. You're going to want a way to receive weather information wherever you are for inclement weather, and the East Tennessee Weather app does just that. It's 100% free. You all are awesome. You make my day every single day. I look forward to our conversations and our chat and some weather updates, because that's just what I do. Hey, by the way, if you love the platform, love East Tennessee Weather, share it with everybody you know. Let's help spread the word. We are growing every single day, near 70,000 app downloads to date. Is that not nuts? That's pretty awesome stuff right there. All right, my friends, have a great day. Be safe, be kind to each other, bundle up, travel safely. Life is short. And I'll see you tomorrow.
There's a schoolboy standing up in front of an army. Shoes in the mud and the wet paint twists and turns up the alley just like it should. So your colors, they start, and it's stripping you off your back.